don't have to worry about it now. Cause I'll probably cut the beginning part out and then do the introduction. I gotta. Google Docs. There it is. Okay, I got the questions. All right, I'll look what to the right for the questions. What I need to. Okay. Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome to the RBs Podcast. I'm Robbie, and what's up?
You already know it's Brandon out here today.
Yep. And this is our pilot? Is the pilot?
Yeah,
episode 1, the pilot.
RBs Podcast, episode 1, pilot.
Yes. We definitely have a topic. We're probably not gonna stick to it.
Yeah, we kind of.
We're just here to fuck around. This podcast.
Pretty much.
Yeah, we don't have any. This is just a fuck around podcast where we just enjoy each other's company, and like we invite guests, and we plan our plan is to just have a bunch of fucking people eventually, in like the couch behind us, this big ass couch right here.
We're here.
Just everyone being loud and stupid. So
we're here to talk and monetize it. Is all. No,
I'm joking. Exactly. Just shits and giggles. That's what this is.
Pay me to talk about random ass bullshit.
Oh yeah,
like an hour.
Not even. We don't just do it for the money. All right, that's not true. Maybe okay.
Chasers out here. No,
we chasing bag. All right, but we doing it the business way, not the. Well, maybe on the podcast we'll make a little bit of money, but we trying to make money off of other stuff. Yeah. They donations are appreciated though, non-refundable.
Non-refundable.
unless you're stupid and you used your mom's credit card.
Fuck your rent.
Yep. Fuck your rent. Holy shit! All right. Anyways, to start it off, we're gonna be talking about myself and Brandon and our lives coming towards this point and going into the future. And you ready for this, Brandon?
Yeah, fuck it, I'm ready.
All right. First question we got is the origin story, like a hero or a villain. What's your Brandon? You started, Brandon.
Shit, if you're asking if I if I could have like an origin story, like if I'd be a hero or villain, bro, straight villain status.
Villains. A quote, dude, real quick. A quote I heard that was really badass. So a hero will sacrifice anyone for the greater good.
Yeah.
A villain would sacrifice everything for himself or his loved ones.
Yeah. And
to be honest, I'd probably be the villain. I give no fucks about the greater good or other people. I just care about the people with me.
I would love to be a villain, but just like fucking Heath Ledger's Joker. I just want to see the fucking world burn. Like,
a little bit. Everyone got sad a little bit.
I will slap an ice cream cone out of a kid's hand and just for my pure enjoyment. That sounds really bad. I shouldn't have.
Hey, you let him get a taste of reality.
Like, life isn't fair, fucker. Fuck your strawberry.
Wake up to reality.
Dude, that's horrible.
Life isn't fair.
That kid's life will be fucking ruined, dude.
Hey.
He's gonna be like mid-40s and like he's gonna be talking to a therapist out of the blue. He's like, "What's your deepest trauma?" It's like, there was this guy that like slapped an ice cream cone out of my hand when I was like 7, and he's gonna stay up and think about me.
Or he builds himself. He builds a character out of that. That's where his arc starts.
I thought you were gonna say he's gonna build like an ice cream shop or some shit.
Yeah. He built like for any child that I don't want any child to go through what I did.
Builds ice cream store.
Exactly. He builds his character from that trauma. There's people that are gonna build themselves, and there's people that are just gonna fucking be losers.
I want to clarify. I do not slap ice cream out of kids' hands.
Yeah. It's just what analogy. It's an analogy.
Like if I was like a real life Joker, that'd probably be something like I might kill a dude or not. Like if I was like Joker, I'd probably like kill a dude every now and then, to a certain status. But I'm like, I'll probably like slap kids out of hands, like kids' hands and shit, and like just do like absolute crunk shit all the time.
If I was to do that shit, I'd have to be drunk.
A drunk villain all the time, dude. Fuck, like you're obviously very into anime. Fucking My Hero Academia, obviously in the overhaul arc, and there was like that one fucking like guy was like if he gets drunk, like other people get a drunk around him or whatever, or like he gets to pick that shit. And I'm like, that's like the best fucking quirk ever, because you could be out drinking with buddies and like one guy's like energy's off. I was like, all right, you're getting fucked up now.
Dude, I didn't even know about that guy.
Yeah, like fuck, I think he was like the guy that like threw off like the center of Mirio when It's like right before Mirio encountered Overhaul and like his like right hand man, and it was the drunk, and then it was like the guy where like he sticks out his hand and like he makes you tell the truth about whatever he asks you about.
Is it like a truth serum?
I would say true serum, but like
Is this a drunk guy?
Like the drunk guy, I don't know if it was like
he gets you drunk and makes you spill the truth.
No, like the guy that spills the truth is a different guy. But okay. This guy's like in the anime, he was like drinking a bottle, like absolute wasted, and he got Mario like absolutely like fucked up. Like, and he was like he didn't give a fuck if he was like absolute wasted. He still beat the fuck out of both of them, and I'm just like, damn, like that's a hero right there.
Wait, does he have to be drunk too? Like,
yeah, like he has to be drunk too to make other people drunk. So that's what I'm saying. Like, dude, like if I had that quirk in my life, and
why is he a villain?
He could have been like, he could have been like an influencer or whatever. It was like, show up to my party and just get the crowd fucked up.
Yeah, and you don't have to worry about a hangover.
Yeah,
no one has to worry.
Oh yeah, like the people he's affecting probably isn't getting hungover. But like if I was the hero that did that shit, like, and I got people drunk, I would like every day after hero, I'd be like, bro, fuck my life. I'm absolute hungover every day.
Bro, he would be the definition of a hero.
Yeah,
fucking, he just saves the party. The hero,
dude. We like if like quirks become real, we should totally like hire him for like concerts and shit. They're like dead as fuck.
Dude, he'd be so rich.
Oh, dude,
just hire him to get everyone drunk. Get all the boring people to talk.
Yeah, get the crowd going.
Bro, I want.
All right. Back on the serious topic.
Origin story of like your life and stuff,
yeah.
like building up to this day.
You wanna go off first, Robbie?
You want me to go first? All right, origin story. Here we go. So I was a kid. I'm a son of a good father and mother, stepdad, but didn't know that till middle school. Great man. I love him. I consider him my father. Never knew him as my stepdad till the day I was told he was my stepdad, and honestly, I was fucking crying, dude. That was the saddest shit of my life. Realizing that the man you looked up to and like you in your head thinking this is my father, learning that he's not your biologic father, fucking like you lose that connection like a little bit. Like I didn't come from him. Like I'm not related to him. And
but I could say though, like it's like pretty dope. Like he stuck around and like gave you the love regardless if you weren't his blood.
I know that's why I appreciate him, and he's never gonna be nothing less than my father.
Yeah.
And the way I see it is, he's not my stepdad. He's the dad that stepped up. You ever heard that saying?
I've seen that like on Twitter or like Instagram and Twitter shit is all like. It's like don't be the stepdad, be the dad that steps up.
Exactly.
For like a woman that has like 5 kids with like 3 different men, I'm like, man, I don't want to step up to that.
Yeah, but I was really lucky to have him in my life. No, a lot of people didn't. I could have been a single with a single mother.
Yeah, like single parent and shit.
Yeah, I was super lucky to have him in my life. He took in 2 kids that weren't his.
Baller.
I know, right? That's why he's a great man. And he gave me 3 more brothers, so that was really nice.
Hell yeah.
They're assholes, but you know I still love them. Each and every one of them. Anyway, 5 brothers, right? No sisters. Mom really wanted one, but my last brother, the youngest, almost killed her. So she's like, nope, I'm done. And yeah, we're stuck at just 6 brothers. Growing up, regular childhood. I was bullied in elementary school. Like people.
In elementary, you got bullied?
Yeah, I don't know why people didn't like me. I came into elementary school in 3rd grade. Kids bullied me. I was not liked. People didn't like talking to me. They didn't like sitting next to me.
What the dude? Okay, like.
But here's the thing. You know what's awesome about me, dude?
What?
I didn't give a fuck. I was like the kid that just had to stand out. I'm like, I don't care if I got no friends. I'll make everyone remember me.
Yeah.
And that's what I did.
Left the mark.
Yep.
I was gonna say like fuck, bullied in elementary. Like I know like bullied in like middle school and high school is like super common. Like I felt like when I was in elementary, like everyone's like, you're a boy, I girl. Cool. And that's it. Like a guy was like, there was like a kid like, oh fuck, I'm not gonna say his name. Let's call him like Craig or some shit. And like. He came to school and like he had like a bald head, like, and like my mindset, like, cause like I was like I barely understood what cancer was at this point in time, and like, this kid had a bald head, and like I was like super nice to him on the first day cause I thought he had cancer, and I was like, and he had like a little like the first day like he came in and we went on a field trip, so we were riding in the bus and like he pulls out his backpack and he pulls out like little Halo Reach action figures, and, like I remember one of them being like the big chonky dude George. And I remember like I was like super nice to him, and like he asked me, I was like, "Why are you being nice to me? Is it because I have Halo action figures?" I was like, "No, I'm being nice because like you have cancer." And like,
Oh my
and
God.
I was like, "Because you have cancer." And I was like, you don't have a lot of time left, buddy. And he goes, "I don't have cancer. My mom just gives me really short haircuts." I'm like, "Fuck,
Dude, what the fuck? I know a kid that couldn't grow hair, and I thought he had cancer. I never mentioned it, and later on, seeing him now, he can't grow hair.
Oh my.
He didn't have cancer. He just couldn't. He couldn't grow his hair out.
Should have used keeps.
Dude. Dude. Oh fuck, dude. I just feel bad because he was a big kid. I was like, he could. I think he grew a beard, but he looked like Kratos. But yeah, it's just
Like
shit.
big,
Dude. I did some fucked up shit back in there was a teacher that walked funny, and I made fun of him for walking funny. And there was this kid that was hella, dude. He was woke. He's like, "Why the fuck are you making fun of him?" And I'm like, "I don't know."
I don't know.
I don't know. It's just I just find it funny that he's walking like that. And then he's like, I think something's wrong with his legs are wrong. And I'm like, I didn't think of that. And I think the kid's name was Ronaldo, the one that told me, because damn, he was woke for his age.
Yeah.
It was crazy. I'm like, I felt bad. I'm like, you know what? I feel bad, dude. I didn't know it was just like he like something happened to him. I just thought he was walking funny to be funny.
And quit fucking walking like that, dog. Dude, fuck. In high school, there was a teacher. I think you're gonna remember her, but like she was in a wheelchair and she couldn't use her hands, so she had to write.
The math teacher?
Mouth. Yeah.
Oh no.
Dude, and like
She was nice. She was really nice though.
Dude, no, not to me.
Not to you.
Dude,
She loved me, bro.
Dude, I had her in summer school, and like.
What did you do?
Oh no, like I think like we had to bring like she was like really adamant, was like you have to bring your own pencils, your own paper. We're not gonna supply any of that in summer school. And I'm just like, man, like I was like, man, fuck this bitch. Like, why are you dying? Like I was like thinking, I was like, I'm gonna say some horrible shit to you, but like I found out like I didn't need to be in summer school.
Don't say it.
Because if I didn't need to be in that math class.
Oh, I thought you were gonna say something else.
Oh no,
you know what I was thinking about?
What?
You didn't need to say anything because you're already going through enough.
Yeah, I was gonna like if I was like absolute crunk, I was like yeah, whatever, stand up for yourself, buddy. That's like really horrible to say, but
You know,
but,
like diseases, rare.
I went to my counselor, like Miss Lagana, love her. She was really nice. She knew
Lagana, I remember that name.
Yeah, she was like really nice. But like,
what class?
No, she's a counselor.
Counselor Lagana.
Yeah,
I think she was a really nice one that everyone wanted. I got the bitch.
Who's yours?
Karen. Or not, her actual name was Karen. She was just acting like Karen, skinny, like almost like.
Yeah, she had like really like.
She was really skinny, blonde, and
like
glasses.
Her hair kind of reminds you like
Karen.
the 80s.
No,
Like she had a Karen haircut.
Yeah, Karen haircut. Like it was short and it was like pixie. Oh, not pixie. My bad. Pixie shorter than that, but it was like to where like right here.
Oh, okay. Now I get it.
The way she talked sounded like she sounded like
what
a
are you
bitch.
doing, Robert?
Something like that. Yeah, something like that.
Oh my god, no.
She asked me, "What do you want to do for life?" And I'm like, "I want to be a YouTuber." And I'm like, "My daughter went to college, and she only gets to go around the world because she worked hard for it." And I'm like, "Cool. Why do I care?" That like she was like she's the type to brag whenever she gets the chance.
Oh fuck that.
Yeah, she under.
The crazy thing, I went back to South. I think I told you this. For
your job.
Yeah, I went there like to put the security cameras inside of like upgrade the security cameras for South High at my old job, and I remember I saw like one of like he was like my dean. It was Mr. I'm not gonna say his name, but it was like Mr. Let's call him Mr. Sausage, because
Sausage. I don't remember.
Like dude always wore I think he became a dean after you graduated. There's like an age gap between.
Is that principal? Wait, is that principal still there?
Nah, Kano fucking left.
Right, because of the scandal.
There was a scandal.
The soccer scandal.
What?
He lets students that shouldn't have played soccer play soccer.
Oh, I didn't hear about that.
That was why he got fired or not fired. He chased away.
Yeah, like.
And I was. Oh, you were saying?
I saw no, but like I saw Mr. Sausage, and like he was just like I was like sitting there like this was like when I was like just like an apprentice at the time, but like I was like still doing like most of the work on my own, and I was just like waiting for my crew lead to show up, and I saw him and he was just like, oh, what are you doing here again? Like he was like really arrogant. I'm like, oh, I'm here for work, and he goes, what do you mean you're here for work? And then my crew lead comes in, Mr. DeCos, coolest fucking guy ever, shows up and he goes, yeah, let's go to the data rooms and let's figure out what we're gonna do. And then the look on Mr. Sausage's face, he was just like no fucking way this kid got a job. Cause I graduated a month late out of high school, and like I was like stupid as fuck. Like I probably had like a 1 point something GPA.
No, that doesn't mark intelligence.
No, yeah, I feel like it's just like book smart. I'm fucking like I'm stupid. I don't give a fuck about what's in a book. But you put me in a field and like something like and like let me get my hands on it. I'll learn it eventually.
It's in the genes, man.
Yeah, honestly, it's like
culture.
Yeah,
we were just taught to work hard. We were just told to work hard.
Yeah, pretty much. Like my mindset is just like if I'm gonna work on something, if I do a constant like repetition. I mean, shit. Like with what I do for work, I've just done it so much. It's just second nature to me.
And we got the advantage being Hispanic because people see Hispanics and they're like,
they see a Hispanic and it was like that's a Mexican. There's no such thing as Mexican.
Exactly. They don't exist. If they work, they're lazy. They're not Mexican.
Yeah, they're a Crosby. We don't claim them.
Yeah, they're not us.
There might be. I have like white shit on my hand. I'm turning white slowly, but I swear to God, I'm still gonna be Mexican, dude. There's like it's to the point now where it's like I used to hate this shit so much. People were like telling me like in high school they called me cum stain because of this shit on my hands.
Bro, what the fuck?
Dude, they were fucking assholes about it.
What the hell?
Dude, they were just like, yo, cum stain, what's up? Come here. I'm like, who the fuck are you talking to? That's not my name.
This is the first time hearing about it.
Yeah, dude. Because I have it on my hands, I have my elbows, I got other places I ain't gonna show in the pod, and it's just like kids are fucking assholes about it. I'm just like,
holy
what
shit,
the fuck? Cum stain, dude. It was bad. Like they used to call me Moo Moo Cow in elementary and middle.
Bro, what the fuck?
Dude, it was bad. And then I met a kid named Henry, and like he had the same shit as I did. And I mean, like I asked him like, oh, how do you cope with this? Like this is like one of like the first was like building confidence, like with like self reflection. Like it was like I was like oh, how do you deal with this shit? And he goes like, it doesn't bug me at all. I'm like, how the fuck does this shit like? Did you not get called cum stain either? And he goes like, no, like I think of it as like something cool, something unique. Because I mean like
that's what I told you.
When I think of it as like, oh, like Michael Jackson had this shit. And I'm like, well, fuck, I can't do no moonwalk. I can't no he out here. But I was like, I mean, fuck it. Yeah, I guess I could see it like that. It's like a way of like self identity. But like it's like to the point now where it's like my fingers are all white. So like now I'm like, man, I could get pulled over and just like stick my fingers out the window and like have like the cops like, what are you doing? Like Glock in hands, like, what are you doing? I stick my fingers. I was like, hey, officer. He's like, oh, he's white. Get out of here, buddy. Don't even walk up to the window. I'm fucking around. That's
you got that privilege.
There's gonna be a point where I'm like full on white, like dude, like I'm gonna be like completely white, like, and I have the white name. I'm Brandon, and I'm Mexican as fuck. Yeah. Like, and they're gonna see like my name's gonna be Brandon. I'm gonna be all white, and like I'm gonna pull up to like a credit, and he's like, well, shit, he's white. His name's Brandon. Fuck it, 840 credit score right off the bat. Yeah, I'm fucking around. That's not fair.
Wait, when the cop asks you why you brown a little bit, oh wow, yeah, I got this
sunburn.
Yeah.
Have you seen the Boondocks before?
Yeah.
It's like Uncle Roy's like, I got revitalized.
Yes. I'm actually white. It's just I'm turning dark a little bit. You can see it.
Yeah, so that's the excuse I'm gonna give him the next time I get pulled over.
Yo, that's the line you gotta use. All right. Hold on. We were. Oh, fuck. Oh yeah, no. I was gonna say that when we met in high school, I didn't point out your skin. Like,
yeah, you didn't give a fuck. Did you notice it at all or not?
I did, but I just didn't care because I'm like, oh, he just has that one shit. Cool.
Dude, it was fucking it was Hartman advisement when you and I first like met and actually started talking.
Yeah, I knew you because you're a twin too. Because I'm like, wait a minute.
He looks skinny now.
Yeah, he looks skinny and there's stuff on his skin. What's going on? Is the Matrix not working?
Is this a glitch?
Yeah. But yeah, it was cool. We weren't like buddy. Like we were just chill. We just talked to each other. That's it.
Yeah, like
it was just 1 year, and then
we'll see each other in the hallway, dive each other up, give a handshake. And
that's what everyone did in high school.
Yeah,
just hey, what's up?
Yeah, like hey, what's up, bro? Good to see you. And then fuck, like I bought a PC like in like August or some shit. And then like I posted like a set. I was like, oh, monitored keyboard, all my anime shit on my desk. And you text me out of the blue, like, oh shit, you got a PC, bro? I'm like, yeah, I do. And he goes, add me on Discord real quick. And I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll add you on Discord. It took me like an hour to figure out how to navigate on Discord.
Well, you didn't have it?
Well, because I didn't know how to use it.
Oh, shit.
Because I never, dude, even now when I'm on Discord, like, I get panicked. Like, some guy's like, oh, like, invite me to a call. I'm like, you should probably add me. Like, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
You just right click on their name. But yeah, I get that feeling because it's big. They had a lot of shit, so it was hard to figure out.
Like, no, but like, you and I were just on the Discord call, and like, we were just chatting. I'm like, and I was like, and you were telling us, like, yeah, like, I like drinking, but a lot of the friends that like I hang out with, they don't like to drink, and I'm just like, godsend, like, I need, like, cause like as soon as I turned 21, like even before 21, allegedly I drank a lot before I was 21. Allegedly. But like as soon as I turned 21, like, it's just like
hell let loose.
Full send is just like my motto is like, if I'm not puking, I'm not having a good night.
Exactly. Like, I haven't puked. Well, you haven't gotten me to puke yet. I haven't gotten to that point.
No, I don't think I puked yet either when we've gone out. But
oh,
like,
dude,
like I only really puke like if it's like no.
If I'm gonna puke, it has to start early. Like it has to start in the morning and it has to go towards
start
night.
In the morning.
That's
Jesus.
how. That's what's gonna get me to puke.
All right, we're gonna start you off with like some fucking Coronas in the morning.
Exactly.
Instead of a protein shake, that's what you're gonna start fucking
the whole night, bro.
Protein, just fucking carbs the whole way.
Exactly, and then in between, just sips of water. So when in the morning, I'm like, okay, but that whole night, I knew I was fucking lit the whole night or the whole day.
You're gonna be at fucking work and just be like dehydrated as fuck. It's like,
dude,
hey, take a drink. He goes, I am drinking. Drinking water? I'm like, oh, I got a fucking Modelo right here. Start sipping that shit,
dude. That's gonna have to happen someday.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
Fucking
it's gonna be really bad.
Yeah, I know, but that's what I'm saying. If it's gonna happen, it has to be like celebrated.
Like my thing about like puking is like I have to be like somewhere secluded. Like I like when I first started drinking a lot.
It has to be in the restroom.
Like nah, not even, like every time like.
Not in the public restroom.
Nah, like when I started going out, like especially with my older brother. Cause like he was like the one that like really started taking me out. Like he took me to Capital District, he took me like Epoca and like all those different types of places. Like what we normally do is just like I'll get like absolutely wasted, but like I like my mindset is like I will not fucking puke in public because I will not embarrass myself like that. Like even in like in a restroom or some shit. So like I real shit hold it in like in my stomach, and then like as soon as I get home I just like puke all over my yard.
So my story is I got a story of that.
Like. I know it's like taboo to talk about like puking and shit. Like, do you remember like the first time you puked while like actually like wasted?
Yeah.
Alright, let's hear it.
It was I was at a college dorm and I was drinking a lot. My first like when in the beginning where it's like you're not used to it yet and then like you end up drinking more than you should have at that time.
Well, this
that's what
tastes nasty.
So I had a friend that went to college. She was a girl and she liked to drink, right?
Yeah.
At that time I wasn't like that. But I slowly got introduced to it, and then I drank a lot because I'm like, this is fun. I went home, I threw up, and then I went the rest of the. I don't know if I didn't pass out at her place. It was just the whole night we were just drinking, having fun, and then it was already morning, and then I went home and I threw up, and my parents were like, "That's what you get for drinking out late at night," and I'm like, "Yeah." And then I passed out. But my first blackout was at a party, Jungle Juice, right?
Yeah.
I didn't know the dangers of fucking alcohol.
Like when they do Jungle Juice, right? It's really bad because like it actually tastes good and you.
It tastes good and you can't taste alcohol, right?
And then you just keep on taking cups and cups and cups. And like that's how you know it's like.
And then it all hits.
And then it just hits you like a fucking truck. It's just like. Whoa, what the fuck?
Dude, I didn't even get to experience that blackout. It was just knockout.
Yeah,
I just knocked out on the couch. That's it. I was
knocked out on the couch?
I was just chilling in the middle of a party and I knocked out on the couch and they fucking had to get me up and take me to the restroom and be like, lie on your side, Robert. Lie on your side. And I'm like, okay. And then they gave me a pillow. Here's a pillow, man. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. And then I passed out. And then I wake up like, what the fuck? And I'm like, in the guy's toilet.
No.
And that same night, I had to go to Iowa for a friend's Airbnb to drink again. Oh, and I'm like, holy shit! 2 nights in a row. I got there like I didn't even get a joint like that because it wasn't. I had a hangover, dude.
You were just spent the whole day.
The night I just wanted to go to sleep. I was sick. That night where you got sick, that was me.
Shit.
And I was still drinking and having.
I'm gonna talk about like me being sick after night of drinking, like, cause that's my blackout story right there.
Oh, that was you. That was you.
That was my first dude.
That was you blacked out.
Yeah, dude. Bro. Remember I told I'll let you finish yours.
Did you start? Did you start earlier or something?
Nah, it was just
we started at the same time.
We started at the same time, but like it's because remember I explained it like after the bars closed, like
you just kept drinking.
I kept drinking, and so I went to this after party to drink even more, and like I just got like absolutely faded, and it was to the point where like I fell asleep. I remember falling asleep like in my truck, like in the backseat of my truck, and then when I woke up the next morning to drive back home, because like okay yeah, like the neighborhood didn't look familiar. I'm like, oh, I'm probably somewhere West O. Doesn't bug me, and I pull out my phone. I was like, hey Siri, take me home. And I look at the fucking map and it says 45 minutes away, and I'm like, where the fuck am I?
You don't even remember the drive.
And I go to the fucking like Apple Maps. I zoom it out and I see I'm in Fremont, Nebraska, and I'm like, what the fuck? How did I get here,
dude? At least the drive back was quick, right?
It felt quick, but it was just like I was like both hands on the steering wheel, like constantly like checking my speedo the entire time. I'm like, dude, like I'm fucking blasted. And like I had to stop by a gas station to pick up water.
You didn't puke?
I'm pretty sure in the night I puked because I remember like my jeans like breathing pretty wet, or it's either like I dropped a drink, but I'm pretty sure it was like probably puke, and it was like really bad,
dude.
So
did you do the walk of shame home?
Nah, I wouldn't say it was a walk of shame. Like it's just like I got up and then like I was like I do not want to wake these people up because like I woke up mad early because like I remember that day I had to like help like move a bed for my brother because like I'm like the only brother because like my dad has a truck but like I'm the only like sibling that has a truck between like the four of us between the four of us. I'm the only one that has a truck, so like my brother's like, oh hey, can you help me move this bed from like one house to another? I'm like, yeah, no, I got you, no problem. So like I had the obligation to help him out, and like I was just like fuck, like I had to be up early. Like I only slept like 2 hours. Like it only felt like I slept 2 hours. Like I was just like, when I woke up, it was just like I do not feel rested at all.
God damn.
And then it was like I went home, helped move that bed for my brother, and I went to bed. Like I took a quick like rest. It was like, dude, I'm exhausted. I have to sleep. I woke up and I felt like I was dying. I'm like, oh, this is what being hungover is. No, I was fucking sick. Like it was so bad. Like I drank water, like ice cold water, and I took a shower. And then my girl hopped in the shower with me, and like cause I told her like, oh, just like just keep me up. Like if I fall over, just like keep me up. And she's cool. And she's like, yeah, no, I got you. I'm like, okay, thank you. And then like I told her like, you're gonna have to step out. And she's like, what? I'm like, I feel like I have to puke. And I was like, did you just drink alcohol? And I was like, no, I drank water. Like, and I feel like I'm about to puke this up. When I'm sick, I can't keep nothing down. I get super dehydrated when I'm sick. Like water, fruit, anything I eat, I just puke it out right away.
Yeah, you're gonna have to, and then later, then you can just start eating again.
Yeah,
your body just has to release something.
I like that night, like going out, it was on a Friday night, and then like Saturday was like when it started. I was sick. Saturday I was dying. Sunday I was dying. Monday I was dying, and then Tuesday I was dying, but I started feeling a little bit better. Then like I called my boss and I was like, dude, I'm tired of being home. Like I've been like in my bed 4 days in a row. Like even if I'm like still sick tomorrow, please let me work. And he goes, well, I can't have you working a big job site because I don't want you risking the other guy sick. But I'll send you with your older brother Cedric. I'm like, okay, fuck it. So we worked in a house and like it was like simple shit. We had to like pull like ground. We had to pull a ground and put ground rods in the floor from panel to panel outside. And it was just like my brother was like, oh, it's an easy day. He handed me like a hammer to like do like a little like couple inch trench for the ground cable to lay in. And I remember just sitting there like halfway. I'm like, I do not feel fucking good. I should have not come in today,
bro. That was the last that was the last time we drank like that. I'm still waiting for the next part 2. Or then the next part.
It's winter, dude. It's like
I know
it's officially getting cold, and like I'm like I would love to go out and like drink and like.
Hey, drinking warms you up, bro.
Bro, like I always tell everyone this, like I'll be standing outside. It could be fucking like freezing out, and like I'll just be standing there with my cigarette, and everyone's like, how are you like out there? Like it's fucking cold, and I'm like, this shit's like a hot chocolate for me. Like I take an inhale and like my body feels warm, and they go, yeah, that's the cancer like igniting in you. And I'm
my god!
And I'm like, you're not wrong, but it's my hot chocolate.
So alcohol doesn't have that effect, just cigarettes.
Alcohol has like the effect for it for me, but like it doesn't warm me up as much as like ciggies do for me.
All right. So spring then, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right, spring. We're gonna have a
once it's like spring break, and like it just like it starts getting nice out. like my idea, like once it's finally nice out, is like when you could like go outside and like when everyone goes out and washes their car. Like for like the first time, they take it to like the self-service base and everyone just washes their car the exact same time. That's when I was like, okay, spring has officially started. People are like no longer worried about snow. But I mean, fuck, you don't even have to worry about snow nowadays. Like,
yeah, Omaha doesn't.
We don't. As fuck now.
We don't get any snow as much. Well, one of our plans is we're gonna bring girls on here and get them to just get them on. Yeah. Ask them questions, see how it goes.
Interviews.
Yes, we
have 2 little stick people drawn here for Robbie and I. We want to fill up the board.
Yes, but one of my goals for this podcast is to Frank Castle someone. I just want to kick someone out, be badass about it. That's one of my goals.
Dude, I want someone to be like planked across that entire fucking kitchen counter, just slumped, and we would just ignore it, not acknowledge the fact that someone's drunk.
Oh, dude, that has to come from a night of fucking heavy.
Like some guy just has to be like slumped out there. We're just like, fucking Jeremy's fucking passed out, but fucking we have a pod to record.
Yeah. So eventually this is gonna be we're gonna be either tipsy or drunk every podcast. We're just being sober this week because why are we being sober this week? Oh, this guy drank last night. So
I came off of a blunder since Thanksgiving night and Friday night.
Yes. This man couldn't drink today.
Felonies have been committed.
Yeah, I drank Thanksgiving and I don't know. It wasn't that bad. I woke up fine. It's just I haven't drank any water. That's my excuse. We're making up excuses. We could have been drinking. We chose not to today. Just for the prologue, we wanted to be
episode 2. We're gonna be drinking.
Yeah, episode. We're gonna do episode 2 today. episode 3. He meant episode 3.
Episode 3.
Yeah, we're doing 2 episodes today.
We're doing one episode. The pilot right now is me and Robbie. We're gonna have a quick break, grab something to eat quick.
Yeah.
And then we're gonna have a special guest for episode 2. He's gonna be recurring quite often, but quite special to come out through.
Yeah, but if we're drunk, he will probably most likely not be in this podcast because the rule is everyone has to be at least somewhat drunk. Can't have the one sober people judging the drunk people.
Yeah.
We don't accept that. That's bullshit. You guys can do it. We're not gonna do that. And eventually we do plan to make this live. Eventually, just we want to upgrade a little bit before we do that.
Practice it out.
Yeah, we're just using a bunch of my equipment, and it's not the best, but it's decent for starting out.
It's not a lot, but it's honest work.
But if we're gonna hop back into the topic real quick because
I completely forgot about it.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that was the point. We don't. It's just something to talk about,
dude,
and then
like real shit. Like my idea of like a podcast. Like when I see people like do podcasts and like it's like constant topics and like they're constantly on it, I'm like, these guys are professional as fuck. Like they're here to talk about a specific topic. I'm not professional at all. I'm here to talk about random bullshit.
Oh yeah, no, the
like,
random
I'm just like, dude, like my goal in life is like. Do you believe in like reincarnation and any of that? Like if you die, you're gonna be someone else in the future.
I want to be isekai. That's my dream.
Dude,
I want to be isekai. I want to be OP in the next world.
When I die, I just want to be an Australian.
Australian,
dude. Australians are fucking funny to me, dude. Like there's a video, like there's like a TikTok where like a guy like has a kangaroo in his backseat and he goes, "What's going on? Put your seatbelt on." and he goes, "We're going home." Then it cuts to him, the house, the fucking kangaroo's jumping inside. Then the fucking
that's his homie, bro.
The kangaroo escapes and like he's in like his backyard. He has put like fences and shit to like to guide it back inside. And he goes, "Fucking little bugger, dump it in the damp. No, I'm damp too." And like they're just like muddy as fuck. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like Australians, they had like fucking like big ass spiders, snakes, and shit that can like kill you one bite. And it's like, fuck it. Like there was like another video where like this guy is like fucking around with a lizard that has like a blue tongue, and I guess like if it tongue touches you, you're like poisoned severely, and like you're gonna lose a finger or some shit.
They give no fucks,
this guy
bro.
found one in the middle of the road, picked it up, put it on the curb. He tried to pick it up again to put it further, but it tried licking him, and you see the guy like trying to like put his hand to it, and it constantly moves back, and he just goes, "I'll fucking punch you in the head." That shit's just so funny to me.
Hey, I think the case is they probably have like a bunch of vets everywhere. Or a bunch of doctors with the fucking anti-venom for everything.
Dude, I feel like everyone just has like an anti-venom kit in the house.
But you know what? Who they don't fuck with? They don't fuck with stingrays. You know why?
Steve Irwin.
Don't fuck with stingers,
Rest
bro.
in peace.
You ever? Okay, here I'm gonna give you a
that
situation.
That was like the first death, like natural death that like actually fucked me up because I remember watching him on Animal Planet all the time as a kid.
I know,
and
right?
When I heard that he died, I was
crikey. He was the one that made crikey.
Yeah. Dude, when I heard that, I was like,
dude, my heart broke. And you know his wife?
Yeah.
It was like they asked her, "Why won't you date again?" You know what she said?
Because she already had her happy ever after.
Dude,
like, that was like,
I'm
damn.
like, this man had everything.
Yeah.
He had. Oh my god, dude. Big respect for him. Rest in peace.
Dude, like I remember like watching episodes and I was like, I've seen this episode already. When am I gonna see a new one? And like that's when my parents explained like, well, he died, like he's not here no more. I'm like, and then they explained to me the concept of death like at like 7 or so.
Oh yeah, dude.
I'm like, oh no.
Did you get depressed when you realized?
I wouldn't say I was depressed. I was just like, oh okay.
Well, not depressed. We don't get depressed.
Like,
Depression is
like,
real.
I was like, oh okay. I guess I'll just make do with what I got. But like now that I'm older, it sounds like, damn, like at least you
guys just don't give a fuck how you die. You just want to die like a badass, right?
Yeah,
that's how I want to die. I want to go out in a blaze of glory, not in a car crash. That's not what I meant, universe. I meant like go out in battle. Like I do crazy shit in battle. Like
that tree that's down the road looking real tempting now.
No. Yeah. Bro, what? I gotta stop saying blaze of glory because I could literally just die in a car crash.
Dude, like if I were to die, like I want to like I could be like 100 something years old, and like I want to do something like crazy, like that kills me, like doing like
one last night out, like drinking with the boys.
Like, I was gonna say like fucking fireworks on a wheelchair and like just yeet off the fucking Statue of Liberty, like call Guinness World Records, like yo check this shit out.
While drinking a beer,
like, I just have like a beer duct taped to my hand because I'm too old to hold it on my own.
Yeah, like I had a good life.
I'm like drinking a beer, doing a bath, like fucking fireworks popping off the wheelchair, and it's just like plop,
splat,
splat. Dude, that's
nice.
And
no, I'd rather die with the homies. Like if I'm gonna be honest, if I was going to a situation where like all my homies and us are all alive or old.
Fentanyl this time.
What?
I'll bring fentanyl next time. No, I'm joking. Fentanyl. That kills, dude. It took out Peep and fucking Juice, I think.
Hell no. Not like that. Not like that. We gotta go out in a badass way. Like, say, okay, we're all old, and at this point, like, drinking will kill us. Fuck it. Let's all die. Tell the family, we're gonna have one last night party.
There's a point where we're so older, and someone's gonna walk us like, this Four Loko will kill you if you drink this, and we're like, hand the shit. Give me it.
Yeah, fucking shotgun that bitch. Good run.
Good run. Die.
Shit. Wait, we don't want. I don't know. To me, death isn't grim. Death is just the final experience. The final like.
It's inevitable.
Yeah. So make it badass. Make it cool. Go out in a blaze
of glory. Car accident.
Yeah, no, not blaze of glory. Universe, no. I don't want to die like that.
Universe, no.
Alright. I'm gonna get back to my origin story real quick. I'm fucking go through it. Alright, I'm a child of 6, 2 parents, cool. Middle school, I came into conscience in when I was 4. Bullied in elementary. I was a fucking badass kid because it didn't faze me. I wasn't like outcasted. I made my presence known. Middle school, going into middle school, I was trying to fit in, and that's when I fucked up. When I was trying to fit in with everyone and didn't realize I was supposed to find myself. 8th grade is when I started trying to find myself, and then high school is when I got into a bunch of like not meta shit, then became meta, which is crazy because I was ahead in high school because I was thinking about anime, video games, all this other shit that became popular.
Dude, in fucking like I got into anime like in high school, and like I got like I wouldn't say bullied, but it's just like people were like, oh, you like anime? Like I was like super big into Naruto in high school. And people were like, "Oh, you like anime? That's fucking weird." Then I'm fucking Naruto became mainstream and fucking Fortnite now, and everyone like I'm looking at like you guys, fuck y'all. Like I like this shit and y'all made fun of me, and now this shit's cool. Like real shit in high school, like my junior and my junior year.
What do we call those people? The people that are late.
Weeaboos.
No. Weeaboos. I mean, like I was on this shit before you guys. You guys ain't shit.
I just call them followers. Like.
Oh yeah, you guys followers. I was there with them.
I was watching like it was like my sophomore or junior year. I can't remember. I was watching an anime called Initial D because like this was like way before like.
What's that one? How's the song go? Fucking do you like my car?
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean like I always think about a fucking like I have a fucking year like when I had like my old car. I had a Eurobeat playlist and I was like, what if I ever wanted to like go on a spirited drive. like through like curvy roads. I just had like a Eurobeat playlist. It'll just be like beat music from Initial D.
That's not good. You're not gonna be taking a calm drive. You're gonna be fucking driving to the beat.
Dude, like it was. I don't want to get too big into like car combos. Like it was a dual clutch. Like my both hands were wheels, like tung 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 tung, just like constantly flicking the paddles, and it was just so fun.
That's why I almost crashed. By the way, I was listening to really like hype music,
banger music.
Yeah, and then I'm like, and then
that's your Blaze McLaurin right
yeah,
there.
shit. I almost fucked up. I caught myself before anything stupid happened. I'm like, oh shit, I gotta turn this down.
No, but like I watched Initial D, and like people were like, "Why are you watching an anime about cars? Why don't you just get a car right now?" And then it's like a few years after that, everyone's like, "Oh yeah, call me Takumi Fujiwara. Oh, call me fucking Takahashi, Ryosuke Takahashi." I'm like, man, fuck y'all. Y'all like, I was listening to fucking Xavier Wolf and his Project X album, and like the entire time in high school, and everyone's like, that's fucking weird. Why you listen to music about cars? I'm like, you don't understand.
Soon you'll understand.
Yeah,
soon you'll be
like,
late. You'll be late for it.
Y'all are late.
Yep. And then besides that in high school, yeah, I just hung out with a bunch of the white nerdy kids.
Swag.
That was me. That was just and some of them became creeps. Some of them became e-girls.
Oh,
and
no.
some of them, yeah, dude, they were the dude. A lot
So
of
they became femboys. Like a couple of them.
No, two became transsexuals.
Would you hit?
Oh, I did.
Swag.
Hell yeah, one of them. I don't regret it.
We don't judge out here.
Yeah, I tried hitting it again. They got emotional. The estrogen hit. Yeah, but I was a little too aggressive. But yeah, I don't. And then I looking at that friend group, I'm the only one that came out normal. Or not? Oh, my bad. I meant like as in they came out bad. I meant like normal in the sense that I was just a regular dude that didn't have anything. Like I was average. My bad. I'm not. I didn't mean normal. I meant I was average. I'm nothing special. I came out like a dude. I just came out masculine. Myself. I didn't, and nothing else. Nothing special about it. Just average dude. Didn't do anything like weird. Extra.
You didn't do nothing extra. Like
yeah.
Like you came out as like a Joe Schmo.
Yeah, exactly. I'm a Joe Schmo. Not normal, Joe Schmo. And right now I'm just living life. I did a lot of mistakes. Passion right now is just making money. At this point, I'm young. It's always been money. I just put friends above money, and that was a big mistake. Never do that. Never put friends before money. Because the money will bring the friends that you want and need, and the ones that money just does a lot for you. No, so that's me figuring that out like a couple months ago. It's really been helping a lot. So that's my origin story. Brandon, your turn. We were like 40 minutes in, and we just finished the origin story. The first question.
We got like 5 other questions after this.
We're not gonna get to all of them. I'm just saying this. Once that 130 mark, we're only doing the first.
As soon as that 130 mark, my paycheck comes in, I'm fucking out of here.
Exactly. I gotta eat. Daddy got to eat.
Yeah, I'm fucking starving, dog.
All right.
I mean, my origin story is like kind of similar to Robbie. Child of. One of 4 children from a family of from 2 parents, both biological.
Lucky.
Not
in the sense that I wish my biological father was in my life. I wish my dad was my biological father.
Grew up with 2 older brothers. I have a twin brother, as was aforementioned. Was born in Chicago, Illinois. Grew up in the little suburb of Berwyn. From there, ended up moving when we were 4 or 5. Moved down to the bumblefuck middle of nowhere of Omaha, Nebraska. Fucking cornfield ass city. No, I'm joking. It's a city. It's a legit city.
Yeah.
I have a lot of
we've been to bigger cities.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
This shit's small.
When my cousins came from Chicago and they visited, and it was like, when we heard you guys were from Nebraska, I was expecting you guys to live on a farm. And I was like, what the fuck? Fuck y'all.
That's everyone. I swear to God.
Bro. No one expects a city here. And I mean, it's not massive, but I mean, it's like self-sustaining. I mean, we were able to make statistics. We're number 1 in STDs.
There's a bunch of white people here.
Yeah.
That's all. This is majority. Like, colored people, they stay in. White people, they're everywhere.
They're spreading, dude.
And there's a bunch of
spreading, bro. They're fucking got to me.
Exactly, and there's a lot of them are just doctors and nurses. I'm like, dude, what the fuck?
I have not had a color doctor in my entire life.
Exactly.
It was always like some like old white guy. When I was a kid, I had to like get like my fucking like nuts touched to like to see if I'd like fucking.
Oh no, I remember that. I'm like,
an old ass white dude. And I was like, mommy, this old.
Dude, don't remind me. I didn't want to be reminded of that. That shit was weird.
Mommy,
they still have to do that.
Me. Dude, like
every fucking what is it? Physical?
I don't think they do it. Like I think they do it when you're young. Like they do it once to
cough for me.
Like to see if you have like a hernia.
Cough for me, Brandon.
Dude, like it felt like because I never like my entire goal is like I think that you do it like at like certain points of age, or like you do it in elementary, do it in middle school, and you do it like physical for high school. Which I never fucking did a physical for high school because I didn't like partake in any like extracurricular like sports activities after school because I was a fucking loser. But like I remember like every time I was like, oh I had to do my physical, they had to like cut my nuts. I'm like every time I'm like please be a girl, please be a girl, please be a girl. And
it's
like,
never gonna be a girl.
Like it's like.
She doesn't have to be high. It just has to be a girl.
Like I just want a girl to touch my nut. And then as a fucking like old white dude, I'm like, God damn it, Randy, please be careful. and like he's like cough for me, boy. Like he the way he explained it, he has like that critical was like
that is not what they do.
He had that boy cough.
They do not grab you by the nuts. They fucking. I'm not even gonna describe it, but they do not grab your nuts.
It's like I think.
Wait, did he grab your nuts? Did he grab your nuts?
I think like if anything, it was just like he's like he's like cough.
That's not what they did to me.
What they do to you?
They poke the sides. They're like cough for me.
What the fuck?
They like poke the side like we're in the middle, like where my balls and my penis is. Yeah.
Like they just touch the sack right there?
Yeah.
Like that little bit. What?
Yeah, and then they just like cough for me. I'm
like the way that my doctor, like you're like put the hand underneath it, like lightly tuck it up. Like so like to like
your gooch?
So, like yeah, my nutsack. Like he would just like put his hand right there, like slowly lift it up. So it's like no longer suspended on its own weight. And he'll go cough for me, and then like if he feels movement, it's fine. Like I knew a guy that had when he was a kid he had a hernia, and like I don't know what he did to get it fixed, but like oh man, I remember like he had to like do like a surgery or some shit. And I'm like, damn, that's fucking crazy.
Bro, you just reminded me about when we turn 40, we have to get a
prostate exam.
Yeah,
golden years, man.
Bro, I'm not ready for that.
I'm already practicing. Right now. I'm joking.
Oh shit! I saw a meme on that.
Dude. Oh man, like fuck. When I was like.
This is why people don't like doctors. This is why people do not like doctors.
Like I don't like doctors because they're scamming money. No, you don't like doctors because they touch your nut when you're a kid.
Exactly.
Like that's the struggle of like being men.
I think some of them enjoy it.
You get your nut touched when you're a kid.
Like, it's your parents. Your parents told you they're gonna touch you down there. I'm like, what?
No, my dad, like my mom and dad didn't tell me shit, dude. Like, fuck, and my elementary.
So it's like take off your pants, and then we'd be like, what?
Yeah, like, they had me in the fucking.
I thought this was it.
They had me like in those gurneys, and like I remember I was like, ooh, this is fun. I get to wear different clothes, and then I just hear, whip it out, boy. That's the only way I can really. He's like, pull out the dang-a-lang.
What?
What?
Why?
Why?
They don't explain it,
dude. Like I remember, like the first time, like I had to like pee in a cup for something. I don't know what. Like I never did like drugs when I was in like school and shit. But I had to pee in a cup for something, and like my brother, like my older brother was like in the appointment, and like well not in the appointment, but like he told me beforehand. I was like, hey, like you know when they take your pee, like they have to taste it to figure out what's in it. And like I went to the doctor's like when I had my pee cup, I was like, he was like. So does pee taste weird? And like this dude looked, he was like, "The fuck did this kid just say to me?" And I'm like, and I was like, does pee taste weird? Like what flavors do you look for? And he goes, "We don't drink your piss." And I'm like, man. I was like, man, my fucking brother told me wrong. Like when I got home, I was like, motherfucker, you. It's like if they don't drink the pee, and he goes, why the fuck you believe me? And I'm like, this motherfucker.
Because the way you said it, right? He's like all serious about it.
Because like I was like so serious, like I was like so innocent, so serious. I was like, hey, so like so what do you taste for when you drink my pee? And like this dude like obviously like looked pissed. Is like, no fucking way this kid thinks like we're drinking their piss.
Bro, I don't know what they do. Honestly, I was just scared of. The only reason I was scared of doctors, right, was because of shots.
Oh, dude.
Dude, I was so scared of them when I was young. Nowadays, I'm like, all right, do it.
Like nowadays when I take a shot, I was like, I can't look at it because like I guess you could say I have a fear needle, just like something like impaling me and go inside.
Yeah, no, you don't look at it. No, it's coming. Don't look at it. But here's like I just hate the sore feeling now. Yeah. I just hate that like after effect. I don't care like when you barely feel it when they put it in. But like you know what they tell you to like loosen up your muscle.
Yeah.
The new fear came up like if I clench my muscle. That needle's gonna break and it's gonna be stuck, and I'm like, oh fuck. So I'm like, loosen up.
Dog.
Dude, that was a big ass fear of mine.
In my elementary school, Spring Lake, my twin and like they like when you needed your shots like for your physical, and like if you're missing anything, they had like a doctor's clinic in the back, like not a doctor's clinic, but like a little like room for like where like they can actually give you the shots right there, so you could just go straight back to class. My twin and I had to get a shot one day. And like,
were you scared?
Like, dude, we were fighting that doctor off, dude. Like, the doctor would grab one of us, and the other, like, my twin would come in, like, get your hands off of him, and just like pull me away from the doctor. So like, it had to come like that to bring like 2 teachers to like hold me and my twin down, and to like just to let the doctor like put the shot. And we were like, no, like just like screaming, and then like it was really bad. Like I was like in elementary especially, I was like a really bad kid because like, I just didn't understand the concepts of like consequences and shit. Like I got kicked out of, well, not kicked out, but like it was a big reason why I ended up leaving. I before Spring Lake, I went to Ashland Park Robbins, and I bit my teacher.
You bit her?
Yeah, I think she was like trying to like it's like, you don't do that. Like I think like I like stole something from a girl. Like I took like her like bread pudding or some shit like from lunch. And it's like, you don't steal, blah blah blah. And like she had her finger in my face. I'm like I don't like being yelled at. Don't fucking. She had her finger in my face. I'm like,
did you bite her finger?
Like I bit her fucking finger. Like there was no blood or anything, but like she was like, ah, like she was like overreacted. Like my mom had to pick me up, and like my mom was like quite the whole ride, and like I was like I just said,
did you get your ass whooped?
Oh, dude, like. My dad like there was like the guest bedroom, like he called it his office, and like we would like whenever we got in trouble when we went out, he was like when we go home he goes no, don't go to your room, go to the office. And like he'll be in there, then like and then like I'll walk in there first and he'll show up like after like a couple minutes, like I guess like to set suspense, and like he'll just like slowly take off his belt, fucking crack that shit like just to scare you, dude. And he goes, you fucked up 5 times, so you're gonna have to get like 5 hits. I'm like, at first I was like, when I was a kid, I was like, this is abuse, but I'm like, man, it sets character. It's like, oh, like that's what got me to understand like consequences. Like, oh, if I do something wrong, I'm gonna get hit with a belt, and I don't get hit with a belt.
Yeah, the punishment is important.
Yeah,
that's how you learn. That's like literally how you become a better person.
Yeah,
that's how I was taught. That was how I was taught not to steal, how to like respect people. What else? Not to put hands on anyone that didn't deserve it. I was a troublemaker. I don't know. I used to get into fights. Used to. But my brothers. But I got my ass beat a lot for my brothers. They pissed me off a lot. But yeah, dude. Everything I did that was not okay, they whooped my ass. And nowadays I'm like, remember when you kicked my ass? Like, we never kicked your ass. What are you talking about? Trying to deny. I'm like, okay. All right. Make imagination land. I'm like, I respect it, I understand, and if my kid acts up, they get in.
Dude, with
that same discipline.
Like with my older brothers, like I'm not gonna say his name because like this sounds bad. Like we'll call him Frederick. My older brother Frederick like fucked up my twin once because we were on a vacation in Wisconsin Dells, and like my brother was being like an absolute like dick to my older brother. Like my older brother called dibs on the bed, had his clothes on the bed, and my son's like, no, I want the bed. So he threw my brother's clothes onto the floor, and Frederick walked in like very nice and calm, was like, hey, like pick it up and put it back on the bed. And my son's like, no, I'm not doing that. and like my twin tried pushing him or some shit, and like just one and easy just fucking clocked him and gave him a black eye. Damn. And then, like, so like the whole like trip, my twin had a black eye. Or like it was turning into a black eye throughout every day. And when we had to go back to school, like he still had it for like a month. When we had to go back to school, like he had to lie to me. He was like, "Yeah, I was in the wave pool and a fat guy elbowed me in the eye." And I'm like every time, like even now, like my older brother, like he'll be like, "Hey, can you help me with something?" I'm like, "Yeah, I got you. Don't worry about it." Like, cause I didn't want to be the second one.
You didn't want to be on the receiving end of that hook?
Nah, cause like, dude, my brother is fucking scary, dude. Like he could fucking fight. He could tussle, dude.
Hey, that's respect.
Yeah, like I got respect for that. It was like, yeah, like don't fuck with this dude. But like so every time like he's super calm now. He's like very like zen, I guess you could say. Like he's been through the battles, but like now he's just riding the wave.
He learned how to control that.
Yeah,
he's a weapon. He's a weapon now.
Like he's like super calm now. Like it's every time like if I piss him off, like he just like blow up.
It's over.
And I just don't want to fuck with that. But fuck, where was I at? Moved to Omaha. Went to multiple elementaries. Went to Mars Middle. Went to South where I met Robbie and the current group of friends that I kind of hang out with now. And I mean, right after that, and I mean, right after high school, like I didn't really care too much about school. I was never like a books kind of kid. I've always preferred working with my hands. So out of high school, I actually became an electrical apprentice for the company that my dad worked at. And I mean, it was fun and all, but I mean, for the most part, I was only there just because I was.
You were their bitch.
Yeah, I was everyone's bitch. I was just my dad's son in the company. I wasn't really important at all. I was just a helper for everyone. So eventually, like especially like around like 2021, like kind of past the peak of COVID, but work was still slow. I decided like, you know what, I'm gonna leave and like go to another company and like actually like learn something. And I was like kind of said like fuck it, let me apply to like one of the largest like electrical companies that wasn't union in Omaha. I was like fuck it, I'll try my shot, and I actually got the job. And I was like, oh fuck yeah, like this is actually pretty cool. And then I had my interview and I applied to be an electrical apprentice because like that's what I was doing for like the year and a half prior. And they go, well, you could get the electrical apprentice job, but we really need like people to work in the integrated system division, like to do data work. And I'm like, I don't know much about that, but I mean, I don't mind helping out for a few months. And they go, yep, no, 3 months, you don't have to do no more than that. 18 months later, I end up leaving there from leaving doing data work. And I mean, like, I learned a lot there quick. Like, I mean, I learned normal, like Ethernet, like Cat 5e, Cat 6, Cat 6a.
But you also became an electrician, right?
Well, I mean, like, I still had my electrical knowledge. Like the most important part, like, the electrical part that you needed for data work was, like, knowing how to bend conduit.
So, what's the tier list of, like, when it comes to electricians?
For electrical, it's, like, I guess it's, like, laborer, apprentice. Oh, apprentice, like, first year, second year, third year. Then from there, by the time you're 30, you'll have enough hours to apply for your journeyman and take the test. Then from journeyman, it's like foreman and then above for there. And like for data, it's like weird. Like I get it's like kind of like same shit. It's like laborer, but it's not like you're not an electrical apprentice because like even though like you have your like electrical license and like all the hours contribute to it, it's not like you're like an electrical apprentice. Like they call it like data cabler. So it's like data cabler level 1, 2, and 3. Then from there you could be like a crew lead. Then from there you take like a Big C certification test, and then you could become a technician. And then from technician you could be like a foreman for the data side.
And what are you, a technician?
I'm data cabler level 3, but like I have like all in like I could take the test and like I feel like I'm confident enough to pass it.
All right.
And I mean, like in the 18 months I worked at where I worked before, I mean, like it's pretty much like from like Cat 5e to Cat 6a to even Cat 7, I'm confident I'm working on my own. Like just like last week, like I was telling you, like I sent you pictures like the jobs I worked at. Like it's a school that's gonna be occupied by a college now. And they needed new data for the top floor, and I mean they gave me like 2 weeks, and I pulled like putting up all the stub ups and boxes for all the data ports. That took me like 2 days. Pulling everything took me 2 days, and like terminating it, putting ends on it took me like a day. So I had it done, but like from like I started on a Monday and I had it done by like Friday.
5 days gone down.
Yeah, pretty much, and like but like I called.
And all by yourself?
I had like one helper, but he didn't know how to fucking work. Like,
oh, okay.
Like when I had him like bend pipe for the boxes, like he constantly fucked up. So like I had to bend the pipe for him, and he's a lovable guy. I love him a lot, but he's really like I wouldn't say paisa, but it's just like very like Mexican. He's like, así está, bro, ya sabes cómo doblar un tubo. I'm like, bro, like just fucking work, dude. Like I don't care, like if you're gonna praise me, just if you're gonna help me out, be fucking useful. And
learn from your mistakes.
Yeah, I learn from this. Next time, if I have a helper, it's either I'm just gonna do it by myself, or I'm gonna like actually get someone that knows what they're doing.
Right.
And but I know how to do like the cat ranges. I know that. I know door access control. I know how to do cameras. I know how to splice fiber optic. I know the color code it's supposed to go into. And I mean, it's just like all that simple stuff that you can learn into. And I mean, a lot of by the time I was there, like a lot of the people that I worked alongside with, they didn't have the ambition to want to learn that. They were only doing what they were being told. And what I would just do, like, I'll do what I was told, but I'll just do it quick enough. Like, I'll have enough, like dead time and spare time where I can walk up to a forum and was like, hey, I see you're doing the fusion spices in the data room. Is it fine if I watch or if I try a little bit so I can, like, learn a bit? And, I mean, at first I'd say no, but, I mean, if you just keep bugging them enough, they're going to let you get to it eventually. Like, they're like, oh, this kid, actually works. He gets his stuff done pretty quick. Yeah, let me give him the chance. And, I mean, that's what ended up happening.
Oh, that's nice. And then from getting out of high school, getting that job, 18 years, you are at Kyle's.
Yeah, now I'm back at K. I'm gonna shout out the name K1 Electric if you ever need like residential or commercial work.
In
the guys
Nebraska?
In Omaha, Nebraska.
In Nebraska, yeah.
K1 is obviously the best way to go. You get to see me.
Yep. Future boss.
Yeah, hopefully one day. But with they had a data guy, and he ended up retiring or like leaving for another company. I don't remember exactly, but they had the opening, and like my dad called me one day, and it was like, oh hey, if you know anyone that needs like work right now or like anything, give them Kyle's number or refer them to Kyle.
Low key talking about you.
Yeah, and like I didn't think much of it. It was like, oh, I don't know if anyone like wants to work in electrical, but I'll like think about it. And he was like, yeah, it's been tough since George left. And I'm like, oh.
He was leaving hints, little breadcrumbs.
I was like, oh, like key's gone. Okay. So then I was like,
the guy that was being a dick.
No, like the guy that I ended up replacing. Like he was gone. Like, well, not replacing, just like I filled in for him. Like there was like a hole in the company for data work, and
the position, the power.
The position was open. I was like, you know what, like I'll give it a try. I called Kyle. I was like, hey, is it cool if I get I hear you have this opening. Is it like I'm willing to come back for this amount? Like if you pay me this much more than I'm making currently, because I know the benefits aren't as good as the company I'm currently working at. If you pay me this much more, I'll come back. And he tried to counter offer. I'm like, pay me what I want. And he tried to counter offer one more time. I'm like, I'm not budging. And he goes, okay, I'll take you on at that rate.
Damn. Hey, that's business. That's business.
And I mean, it's been great ever since. I've been there like a couple like a week or two ago. It became 3 months, and I've been enjoying it a lot. Nice. I mean, it's great to see like my dad, my two older brothers there, and I mean a lot of the coworkers there. Like I got pretty close with. I go drinking with one of them quite often. And I mean, it's just it's very enjoyable. It's like a very like lax atmosphere, even though like we get jobs done so quick. It's like I don't feel pressure. I don't feel like stressed at all. I mean, sometimes like I'll feel like a little like oh I feel like I'm not doing enough. But then like Kyle will show up or someone like the other people will show up. It's like, oh hey, like yeah, you're like way ahead of the schedule right now. I'm like, oh okay, and then it reassures myself.
No, I don't know. My work's kind of different. It was going smoothly, and then the variable came. One of my coworkers that is very like follow the rules type. Mm-hmm. Is actually following the rules, and because of that, we slowed down a lot, and it's kind of fucked us getting our job done, and we've been staying a little late. Mm-hmm. It's been annoying me because I'm like, just get the job done. It doesn't have to be, it doesn't matter if we're like correct or not.
Yeah, but
he's not that type of guy.
Damn,
it's been annoying, and sometimes he just fucking sits around and does nothing.
Fuck that. I hate.
Or talks his ass off to some other guy, and I'm like, why the fuck are you talking to him for this long? Mm-hmm. You got this to do, and you got this to do. I am not fucking doing that for you.
That's like my biggest pet. I hate when people talk to other people for too long. Like when I worked at my old company, there was we'll call him we'll call him like Carl. Like I fucking hated working with Carl so much. I like if you know who I am, like if you knew me from my work, you know who I'm talking about. But I had to drive like from Omaha to Lincoln every day, like for like starting in February all the way until August. And this guy was like high pitched voice, always talked about Destiny 2. Like guy was like so fucking annoying. And like well like his personality was like he was cool and all, yeah, gamer, yeah, cool, whatever. But it's like this guy didn't fucking work, and like that shit. Like I knew damn well he was in that company just because his uncle worked there, and like his uncle was like pretty high up in the company, and like that's what I genuinely believe he was only there because of that. And like every day, like when I worked with him, like I had to like beg, I was like, please just put me in a different job. Like don't put me with this guy, because we'll be working on something, and he'll like be on his ladder, fucking hands up, working on something. As soon as he's done, phone right away, and I'm like, no fucking way. Like I had a whole fucking like he was like, oh, I'm a higher position than you because I've been working for like 5 months longer than you. And I'm like, yeah, sure, buddy. Believe what you want to believe. And every single time, like the project manager from like Lincoln would have a question or like, oh hey, we're gonna have you guys come out to here. He wouldn't text Carl. He'll call me and like shoot me a text like, hey, I'm gonna have you guys here tomorrow. You could go to Gray Bar to pick up the material and this kind of stuff. I'm like, okay, sweet, yeah, count on us. And then like he always gets upset. It's like, I don't know why he calls you. He should like put a group text between like the three of us. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure like he's just gonna like pick the reliable choice. And he
wait, so they made him your partner?
Yeah, like they made him my partner for like so long, and I'm just like I hated it.
Because no one wanted to deal with him.
No, dude, they pinned him off on me, and like I'm just like I can't handle this. I can't deal with this. But
was that one of the reasons why you quit?
It's pretty funny. I'm gonna get to. There was a point where we actually ended up working at the Maple Lee campus of UNL, and like that was like the job I feel like I stayed there like the longest. And I mean, like the foreman there, I'm gonna call him JC. JC, I fucking loved him. Like he was truly like the best foreman because like he knew my strengths, he knew what I could do well, and he'll just put me on it. And like every day, like I would like just constantly bang shit out. And like there would be times like he just wouldn't be in. Like he would be at a completely different job site. Like he worked at the prison out there, doing like fiber optic and shit. And he'll just like shoot me a text like, hey, I'm not gonna be there tomorrow. I here's like the list of things for you to do. I remember one of them was like pull these lines, put ends on them, blah blah blah, and like it was like 5 steps, and I remember like the last step was like quit being a bitch, and like I remember like texting it very like serious like absolutely I'll for sure get 1 through 4, and I gave him like text like quick like how I'll do it, and I was like but like number 5 I'm not sure if I could get that done, and he goes yeah I figured that's why I put on the bottom of the list. Like we would fuck around like that all the time. Damn. And then I remember like one day he was like a little bit late, and I remember I just shot a text like where's your bitch ass at? Like I'm waiting for you, and he goes.
You sent him that text?
Yeah, I sent him the text because like, dude, like, cause like even though he was like my foreman, we fucked around. Like we were like, cause like I worked so well and like so efficiently, like these,
that relationship
like
grew.
my work got done so ahead of time. Like I don't have to worry about Brandon. I feel like that's like the most important part about like when especially working in construction, when your foreman and higher ups don't have to worry about you. And it's like this kid could work, like they could work on their own, and they don't have to bug you. Like that's like when like the casual work relationship.
Shit, I wish we had that. Actually, no, we worked hourly, so I couldn't do that. Like I'd like to get the work done fast and go home. Yeah. Wasn't an option. We sat around doing nothing for hours.
Damn.
You know why?
Why?
Because we were getting paid regardless. And I'm like, I hate this. Dude, I just want to get done and go home.
There was a guy. I'll call him Harmful because that's what he fucking was for the company. Like we were working at a job site, and like we had no like live batteries for any of our hammer drills. Like we had like Milwaukee SDS drills.
You didn't charge them?
And like we just didn't charge them the night before, which was like fucking stupid. So like we had to like wait like 30 to an hour for them to get full charge. And I mean like Josh was like, well, we should just wait around. And I'm like, the fuck do you mean wait around? There's like we could do other things, like we could find stuff to do. And he goes, well, I'm getting paid hourly, so I'm not gonna go out of my way. I'm like,
if you're handling the work, you're gonna have that break time anyways. Yeah. No one's gonna bitch at you for not doing anything.
Yeah, and it's like I'm just like, dude, like it does like I understand the concept of cold quitting, like in a corporate setting, like cold quitting perfectly understandable. But like when you work in construction, like when you do put in the extra work, like it does pay off.
What's cold quitting?
Like cold quitting is like where you only do exactly that as your label. You're not gonna do extra work. If you start at 8 and leave at 5, you're gonna be there at exactly 8 and be out of there at exactly 5. Like you're not doing nothing extra. And I mean, for a corporate setting, I understand that like entirely.
Is that they consider that cold quitting?
Yeah, and I just think like that's just doing your fucking job. But I mean, like I guess like I don't know nothing about like office setting and shit. But like I guess like it's like expected like to show up early, stay a bit later, answer your emails after hours and that type of shit. And I mean like I don't see the struggle or stress in that. But I mean like in construction, like I feel like if you cold quit, that's like, oh, this kid's lazy. This guy's like only doing because I liked working extra and doing more because it shows that I wanted to work and I wanted to like do more and be more. That's why like I had the opportunity to learn all the other like systems like in integrated systems.
Shit, I've been cold quitting every job.
God damn, Robin.
Dude, none of these jobs give any value. They just pay me and I survive.
Yeah,
that's it. That's all they are. Survival. Shit, I'm gonna put in work. I'm putting work in something I want to do, not something I'm gonna do for others.
Yeah, I guess like for my like I wouldn't like cold
shit.
quit.
If we had a schedule for this podcast, I'd be all constantly working on it every single day. If we had something, if we made a list of things we need to buy or improve, and I need to get that done, it will be done.
Yeah, because it's something you enjoy. I feel like in all the works I did, like I've always enjoyed doing more because like it sounds really bad. I just fucking love being praised. Like,
well, it's not even just about enjoying the job. It's about knowing that this is something.
Yeah, no, I loved being fucking praised at work. Like I had such a big ego. It's like when I talked to this Carl guy, like I remember one day I was like working in a data room and I was like just punching down everything, which was like 400 lines in total. And I remember Carl just walked in and he goes, "Why do they have you like?" Because like, if all honesty, it's literally just either you're standing on a small ladder leaning against the wall, like punching shit down, or you're like it's at the very bottom of it, so you get to sit on a bucket and just like untwist it, put them in place, punch it down, next one, repeat. And I mean, it's like and like data rooms are always fucking cold, so like it would be like the heat of summer. And I'll just like I have like my fucking like high vis hoodie on in the closet. And I'm like in that data room, and just fucking like doing my like geek shit. And Carl will walk in and is like, "Why do they always let you do this? Like I don't understand. Like why don't they like switch it out?" And I'm like, "It's because I fucking got done." And
I get shit done.
I got shit done. And like they saw like, "Oh, Brandon has nothing to do. We'll give him the data room." And I go, I always tell Carl, "You can have the next one if you fucking finish before me."
Damn, bro, that was the biggest flex, bro.
Yeah. And then like I was always like passive aggressive with him because like I was like, man, fuck this dude. Like
no respect for him. He's just how can you respect a lazy piece of shit that's not gonna do his part?
Nah, dude.
Especially if he's working with you. You want people to match your energy.
Yeah, dude. It's like it was like so bad. Like and when we're pulling cable, like what I like to do is like I like to find like the path of least resistance, so you don't have to have someone at the boxes to feed you cable. What I like is like I like to have it where it's like it'll pull into your pipes or it'll pull into your hooks nice and easily, so like it won't get caught and you could just keep going. And what I like to do when we're pulling cable, I like to I call it leapfrogging. So like I will be in the lead and I'll push the push rod that has the cable taped onto it, push it down the hooks or the tray, and then the other person will be like 10-15 feet ahead of me, catch the stick, and then just push it even further. And by the time he's pushing it, I'm moving my ladder ahead 10-15 feet, catching it, and then just rinse and repeat. So it's just like so effective and it's just like it just gets it done so quick instead of just having one person do it. You have to like fucking you have to open the ceiling tile, push it, climb your fucking ladder, push it, close the ceiling tile, go down, lift up your ladder. If you have two people doing it, it's just.
Some people use vacuums to pull their cables.
That's if it's in pipes, but they use vacuums to pull in like cable string or mule tape, because that's what they use to actually pull the cable. Because like the cable itself is too heavy for a vacuum to just like a shop vac just to pull it out. So like you'll see like they use like jet line string or like a mule tape.
Right.
And I mean,
well, they probably they'll vacuum the string and then pull the
they'll vacuum the string first and then like they'll use that string to tape to tie onto the cable and pull. Fucking we did that at a parking garages inside of Lincoln, the Deck 4 parking garage, and that fucking sucked. Like it was all pipe, and I mean like it's fun and all, like
because of the curves.
Because like there was like so many 90s in the pipes, and it's like when you're pulling like it was Russia, like I had to like wrap around like the cable like my forearm like 8 different times and just like man that shit up and just like pull it like with force, and like it fucking sucked. Like,
There was no other guy on the other end just pushing it.
We had Carl trying to push it on the other end, and like
Carl.
I was working with
A big mistake.
I'm gonna call this guy by his Discord name because that's what like I had like the guy that I first started working with in Lincoln is I'll call him by Discord name B Squared. I worked with him a lot and like in Lincoln when I first started, and like this was like B Squared's first time working with Carl, and like we're pulling the cable and it gets stuck, and then like we had Carl on the phone like on speaker, and you hear him like talking to someone else in the background, and you hear B Squared get pissed. It's like, Carl, fucking feed the cable right now. And like Carl's like, my bad. I was like, some guy was asking questions like, I don't want to fucking hear you talk back. Just feed the fucking cable. And I'm just like, God damn, like,
bro, Carl needed that. Carl needs to fucking
needed that. Like, and like Carl was like quiet for the rest of the day. I'm like, yes, thank you. You shut him the fuck up. And then we were driving home. He was like, I don't know why he was being such a hard ass. I'm like, dude, like we're trying to get these polls done, and you're like out here getting distracted.
Exactly, get the job done.
Yeah,
you're in a team.
Yeah, like it's a team, bro. There's no I. There's no we in team. I mean, you can flip the M into a W.
Bro, I can't. I'm gonna be a hypocrite because my dad said that to me one time when we were working on stuff.
Yeah.
Fuck. I was being a little bitch, right? Because I was annoyed because when they poke ass and I'm trying to get done, like I'm trying to like, we should just get this done and go home. There's nothing else after this, right? Finish it, go home. No, they fucking took their time, and I was getting all bitchy, right?
Yeah.
And then he's like, "We're a team, man. We go home together and all this other stuff." And I'm like, "This is not my team. I want to go home. I want a team that goes home early."
When I was doing like the work in Lincoln, like the day was like it started at 6 a.m, so it'd take the hour drive, arrive to Lincoln or like the job site at 7 a.m, and then work out until like 3:30, then make it back home by like 4:30.
You know, you make your job sound really fun, dude. If I was to talk about construction or a warehouse job I'm doing right now, all I see is boring shit to talk about. The only thing interesting about construction is that one concrete we poured, where it's just wet ass rocks coming out of a fucking like these little chunks coming out, and we have to roll that shit.
Yeah,
we're not molding it, we're rolling it down. We're pushing rocks, and then it's just like it's to like let water flow. Because if there was these big ass pipes at Google, right? I didn't sign an NDA, so I can talk about this. Those big ass pipes, or if there was an NDA, I think, but they can't sue me because it's already over. The project's done, right?
It's over.
Yeah. So there's these rocks because they had bunches of fucking water. So you're gonna have gallons of water flow through that whole building. 5-story building, by the way. Fucking gallons, bro. Pipes very huge that go through the building, and it's all servers. The whole fucking building is servers, and they have the computers side on the other side. They have a regular ass like office.
Yeah.
And I'm like, that we did this concrete that'll let the water like seep in, so that it has somewhere to go, right? And this concrete, we just kept rolling it, and it was just weird. And that's the only occasion we ever use that concrete. Most of the time, the concrete we use is just for streets and sidewalks, right?
Yeah.
But never again will I, dude. That shit. We made a whole parking lot, just made it out of this shit, and it was just so. I pinched a nerve in my back because we had to rake this shit.
Yeah.
We were raking it. We had literal rakes just pushing this shit back.
Yeah.
And I ended up pinching my back, but it was just everywhere, dude. Was the whole? I think the whole site that we did. It was the way we were designing it, or the way that they told us to design it was so wet. Large quantities of water, if anything erupted or water was leaking everywhere, it was to like they had so many drains, dude.
Yeah.
And it was to flow to a river or like a little stream or whatever. There was just like a little canal.
Yeah, like a little like thing of water outside.
And it was just gonna flow down that whole thing. And mind you, the whole area next to it is swampy. Like there's beaver dams, there's ducks, and it's all there's little bits of water.
If you were to drive to work and there was like a beaver on the side of the road, would you pick it up and take it home?
How would no, probably not because I can't imprint and it would not like me.
Bro, if I like when I was a kid and we went camping, we found like a turtle on the side of the road. I took him home.
What'd you name him? Did he die?
It died. It died like in the first week because I didn't know how to take care of it.
Dude, what the fuck?
Dude,
it could have survived out there on its own. You killed it.
I didn't kill it. I gave it the best life possible.
I know, right?
He enjoyed Cheetos.
Oh yeah. Oh, okay. That explains how it died.
No, I remember like we had a turtle. We bought it from Petco. My older brother, Frederick, bought it from Petco, and like we were told it was a turtle. So I mean, we had the tank and everything. We just put him in there like a small chunk of land, and we was like, man, why is our turtle just always chilling on the land? He never gets in the water. So my brother just nudged him in the water. We went out shopping, came back, and he was dead. And then, like we went back, like, hey, like the fuck, you guys sold us a bad turtle. And the lady looked at it. It was like it was a completely different person to look at it, and she had like a shocked look, and we're asking like, what's wrong? And she goes, that's a tortoise. And my brother was like he got wide-eyed. And I'm like, turtle, tortoise, what the fuck's the difference? And
Why is that supposed to go in the water?
And she goes, tortoise is like a land turtle. And I'm like, oh. And we're like, we drowned the fucker. Oh no. Dude, it was so bad. Like after that, my mom was like, we're not getting turtles or fishes no more. So after that, we just kept dogs. And I mean, we had like a Chihuahua. Then we had
of course, every Hispanic family has a Chihuahua.
We had a Chihuahua for
they're signature. That's why when you think of Chihuahua, you think of Mexican.
Yeah, we had a Chihuahua. Then we had like a Maltese poodle mix. And after that, we had a
triple.
Never. Then we had a Schnauzer for a bit.
A Schnauzer?
And then after that, we had our family current dog is a pure Yorkie, and like I fucking love him. His name's Chappie. He's like.
Did you cry for any of them?
The other ones no. If Chappie dies, I'm gonna like. They say the world doesn't end when your dog dies, but if this dog dies, my world's over.
Yeah, I'm not ready for Sparkles to die. She's gonna be soon too, cause she's trying to grow tumors.
Like Chappie, I think Chappie's gonna die from being overweight.
Oh,
like he's like Yorkies are only supposed to be like 12 to 15 pounds. This guy's like 25. Dude, he's like really chonky. Like,
but he's so cute.
Oh, he's fucking adorable. Like he struggles to jump on the couch and like,
oh.
and like when you like I'll be sitting on the couch and like watching TV and he'll try to jump on the couch and I won't pay him no attention. So he'll just sit there and go, yep, like just start yapping. I'm like, okay, fucker, and just pick him up when I want. And like he does this thing like I slouch enough where like there's like a tiny space behind me.
My dog does that too.
So like he like tries to like crawl behind there, but like because he's so fat now, he doesn't fit in there.
Damn, I had my Chihuahua sometimes just lays on my back and I love it because I'm like, yes, yes.
Like when I used to live at my parents' house, like Chappie would like always go to my room and just like sleep in between my legs.
Damn, I wish I could afford a dog to live with me. I miss having dogs,
dude. Like I had another dog. No, I'm not gonna say like this because you can barely see me. I used to have like I bought a dog like when I first moved out. I bought a dog. It was a Australian Shepherd dog, and her name like this was like in the peak of me rewatching Avatar, and like she had like a really like when she was a puppy she had like a really like bitchy attitude, deserved everything. So I was like, well, fuck it, I'm gonna call you Azula. And quickly the dog was not like a really good mix because I mean it was like she quickly grew into like a big dog and we didn't really have like a big yard and it wasn't fenced. And that was like I was responsible. It was like this dog's not gonna be happy if it stays here. But at like around this exact time, my older brother Frederick actually bought a home and like fenced yard, very nice and big. So like I asked him like, hey, like would you mind taking in my dog? And he goes, fucking perfect timing. I was gonna buy a dog not so long ago, but I didn't want to spend like $1,400 on it. I'm like, fucking cool. My friend gave me this dog for free. You could take it for free. Let me just come over and visit every now and then. And so every time like I go over to my brother's house and I see her, like he'll be like Azul because like he renamed her to Azul because he didn't like Azula. He'll go Azul and like she'll like run over to him, and I'll go Azula, and she like fucking fucking like breaks her neck to look back, and she just darts to me, and he'll go Azul, come back, and I'm like Azula, it's great to see you. And she's like excited, and I look back to him like it's still my dog.
Nice. Dude, good story, bro. I
I love that dog to death. Like my older brother, like right now, like they have like a fuck ton of dogs at his house. Like so he has Azula, he has Chappie now.
You took Chappie?
Yeah, he ended up taking Chappie because like my dad my dad never liked having dogs in the house.
Oh.
Cause it was like, oh, they piss and shit everywhere. Like, no, Chappie was fucking trained. Like, if he had to go to the bathroom, he'll just stand by the door until someone opens it. He was well fucking trained.
Nice.
And then
that's what our dog does. Cause we didn't.
Like he'll stand by the door, and if you walk by him, and like if you didn't notice him standing by the door, he'll like spin in a circle to make a lot of noise, and you're like, oh, Chappie wants to go outside. Or if you're in the kitchen and it's like it's roughly time for him to go to the bathroom.
Ever wonder where the poop goes?
Like when a dog shits on a yard,
yeah,
you pick it up and you throw it away.
Ooh, I don't think they do that.
Dog.
I thought the earth just absorbed it.
Yeah, let me fertilize my grass with dog shit. No, I think you pick it up. I'm pretty sure you're supposed to pick it up and just like toss it.
Really?
Yeah.
I thought the earth just absorbed it.
It's not like fertilizer like from cows that has like other nutrients. I feel like dog shit's like toxic as fuck. Have you not seen like a chihuahua take a shit? It's like liquid and shit. Like that's acid right there. Like like the blood from.
What are they feeding it?
Chihuahuas have fucked up insides, bro. You could feed it like a grape and it dies. Real shit. And it's like you ever seen like you ever seen like Aliens and that franchise of movies? Like I feel like when a chihuahua shits, it's like it's like the acidic blood from Aliens. Like it just melts shit.
Ooh, I don't wanna envision that.
What's the time looking at?
Oh, we're almost done. We got 5 minutes, so we
God.
gotta think of the last thing to say because we only went through the origin story. I think this is just the episode where we talk about our origin stories.
Yeah, I mean,
we're not okay. We're just working. We're good, respectable Hispanic men, seeking love. I'm just kidding. I am, not Brandon. Imagine, I don't know. What's your answer?
I'm gay.
Yeah, he's good. He's good. He doesn't need no bitches. All the bitches come to me. I mean, all the ladies come to me.
Don't call girls bitches because they don't like that. The only B word you should call.
Hey, they don't like it until you know.
The only B word you should call a woman is beautiful because bitches love it when you call them beautiful.
Yes, you're right.
Oh man.
Hey, he's if we're talking about Riz levels, he's higher than me for sure.
Nah, I'm just like really like quirky and I like to
That's how he gets bitches.
I had a friend that was like, oh, if you can make him laugh and giggle, you can make the cheeks clap and jiggle. I mean, it's like, there's truth to it. Like, if you're funny and like if you know how to talk and like actually socialize, it's like a big one up like right away. And I mean, like, it sounds corny, but like confidence is always like up there. It's like if you're exuding confidence and you're not scared to talk to a girl, like.
Why would you be scared to talk to a girl? Like, what are they gonna say?
There's a lot of weirdos out here that just like a girl will pop up and there's like. I completely forget my social function and they just like do not know how to act and I'm like how the fuck
I just stare at girls, you know. Sometimes when I'm like just I don't know, sometimes I just like look at them funny. Sometimes they do stupid shit
a little bit.
I'm like, how are you you just want to say something like because you see a guy do some stupid shit, you be like, dude, that's stupid.
Like,
and you see a girl do it, I don't know, some guys freeze up and then I'm thinking, what the fuck are you doing?
I remember not enough time for story time. We only got a little bit.
Yeah, we gotta do the ending here. This is the end part. All right, so
all right, well
we talking about like how the first the impressions of the first episode are. I mean, I'm having fun. This is fun.
I enjoy this. Like I said, like I'm here to just talk about random ass bullshit. I just enjoy talking. I like I've always explained to Robbie here is like everyone should do a podcast just because like no two lives are alike, no two lives are the same. Everyone has their own distinctions and like everyone goes through their own experiences, and I mean it's fun to talk about it. Yep. Everyone lives an interesting enough life to actually talk about, in my opinion.
Yep, and we're gonna be it's not gonna just be us. There's gonna be we're gonna meet a lot of people on the road, and
hope to have a lot more like
reoccurring people
come in.
Maybe more hosts as well. We'll have some guy in the back just to fill up that couch. And I'll keep staying in here. Or I might become the technician. Who knows? I might be the person in the back. And then I have my own camera whenever I do my 2 cents.
Yes, sir.
Because I'm just trying to make sure everything works. Because I don't know. I like making sure things work. And like if I'm gonna be honest, there's more people better suited to like keeping the show running. Because
it's always the behind the scenes that never get enough credit, but it's like the real reason why it's staying afloat.
And at some point, I want that to be my role. Cause I wanna keep shit running.
Technical person.
I do. I really do.
All right. Well.
All right. It's still gonna be called RBs though, and then we'll add another letter for other hosts. Cause there could be more than.
Nah, I feel like it's always gonna be RBs. Cause I mean, it's
we're gonna add more hosts.
That started, but there'll be other hosts.
I'll still have my mic.
We'll draw more stick figures later. But I mean, you can't really see it too well. But I mean, we have our social media handles here. We have our Twitter and Insta. So you can get a slightly better angle of that.
Yep. There you go.
All right. And so thank you for tuning in. Thank you for listening. And thank you for listening to the first pilot of the RBs Pod. Thank you.
Yep. We don't know what the fuck we're doing. We're just doing this for fun. All right.
Yes, sir.
All right. Thank you for watching, guys.
Thank you.
Appreciate it. And I'm going to add the part where I end it like this.